Hello everybody, this is COOLGUY and welcome to something different that you don't do on my channel, and this is where I sit down and read badly a terrible creepypasta today, and this creepypasta is called Duke Nukem 3D Special Edition. This was submitted on the COOLGUY at some point in time, and let's read it. So you'll sit up here, relax, and enjoy this terrible reading. Have you ever tried to run DOSBox? Well, if you did, I can feel your pain. It's super hard getting everything to run perfectly, but when you get it right, you are on top of the world. Okay, well, maybe that's too much, but you get the idea. Some time ago, I tried to get it to run, to release some of my childhood memories. Games like Blood, Salt Trooper, Sea Dogs, and my favorite game of all time, Duke Nukem 3D. So yeah, after an hour or so, finally got it ready to go. After playing some Death Rally, I decided to play my favorite game, Duke Nukem 3D. I went to this site called the Old PC or whatever. It was a pretty messy website. It was a pretty messy site, a very confusing one. After a while, looking for Duke Nukem's ROMs, I found it. It was named Duke Nukem 3D 1997 Special Edition. I found this very strange because the game was released in 1996. I thought this was maybe an updated edition of the game that was very rare. Maybe it came with all the expansions. I was super happy. I would finally play my favorite game, which I haven't played in years, with new stuff. This is amazing. This game took a little too long to download compared to other games. It took around 20 to 30 minutes, but I didn't care how long it would take. I just wanted to play so bad. After it finished, I created a folder called Duke 3D. Extracted all the files into the folder. Wasn't too long. It was like 50 seconds or less. After extracting everything properly, I opened the game in DOSBox, played the game, and the game took me into the full screen mode, which I thought was strange because the other games didn't, but that was no problem. The title screen showed up, and there stood Duke, like in the normal version. Everything was normal except there was this special edition logo on the title. I was super happy now. The Rob wasn't a fake. I started the game, but Duke didn't say his famous line. Damn, those alien bastards are gonna pay for shooting up my ride. Instead, he didn't say anything. But maybe that was just a glitch. Because, let's be honest, the DOSBox is full of bugs. Or maybe that sound file was missing. I tried to move, but the game was too glitchy and laggy. After a minute or so, it stopped lagging, and the glitches were gone. Finally, I playing the game. I shore the gas cans, went down to the ventilation passage, and so the first alien appeared on the top of the box. I shot at him, he died, and the blood came out. There was something out of the ordinary with his blood. It was different. It wasn't pixelated. It was like CGI looking blood. It almost looked real. I thought this was normal size. This game is called Special Edition. Maybe they changed some of the textures. I walked around the map for a little while, fighting the aliens, and the only different thing was really the blood, and the fact that Duke didn't talk by this time. I walked around the map for a little while. I walked around the map for a little while fighting the aliens, and the only thing different, I walked around the map for a little while fighting the aliens, and the only different thing was really the blood. The fact that Duke didn't talk. By this time, I thought the creators of the game or someone censored Duke's voice for some reason. I finally entered the theater, and I went to the bathroom. Saw all the aliens. I looked in the mirror. Something was very disturbing there. It wasn't Duke's reflection. It was a dead girl, around the age of 9 to 10. Her mouth was all cut. Her belly had a lot of scratches. Eyes are missing. I didn't even know how to react. To make it more disturbing, Duke finally spoke. He said, "Damn, I'm looking good." I looked away for a second to kill an alien. I entered the room and when I looked back, it wasn't there anymore. I was terrified. I kept playing for a strange reason, just to see what was up ahead. I climbed the bathroom cabins into the ventilation, and I went to the video projection room. And what I saw there scared me from life. I grabbed the red card. For pure curiosity, I turned the video projector on. Instead of a woman stripping, I saw a woman tied down to a bed, being cut in the face. A sharp blade by a man with a huge beard and a strange pair of glasses. I almost threw up. It was so awful. I tried to turn the video projector off, but the game wouldn't let me. After the second and third try, the screen went all to black. Seconds later, a text box appeared saying, "You beat the game, congratulations." I was shocked to say at least. How could someone do this? Even if this was a joke, it's freaking sick. I was about to turn the emulator off, but before I could, another text box appeared saying, "I lied." And this text box appeared at a high static volume could be heard. I almost threw the keyboard across the room. It really scared me. The text box disappeared and a new stage started. The name displayed on the screen. It was called "Your Death is Inevitable." I didn't even care at this point. But what I saw already was way worse than this. When the game started, no sounds were heard. Nothing except this whisper. It was barely audible. Like, it kept going. The whisper never stopped. The only thing I could hear was "I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer." Duke had no weapon. Only 1 HP. I was going to die. I couldn't use melee attack. Couldn't run either. I could only move really, really slow. It was like Duke was hurt or something. The map was a long corridor with a door at the end. After walking very slowly for a while, I finally got to the door. Opened it and there was an alien waiting in there for me. With one hit, killed me. And when Duke died, the doorbell rang.